And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel, Side Hustle Cinema here. Thanks for clicking on this video. And today I've got another collection update. This time it's coming from Amazon Germany. I did another order, for some pretty cool stuff from over there. And yeah, I'm just going to show you guys what I picked up. This time around I didn't pick up nearly as many things as I did last time, or at least not for myself. I did have a pretty big order, but I'll tell you what I'm doing with some of the order later on. But I'll show you some of the pieces that I'm going to be keeping in my collection. And we'll start with this Young Guns 2 steelbook. Last month when I did take the J card off here. Yeah, last month when I did the video, one of the steelbooks I got was actually Young Guns, the first one. And so this one just came out, and February 4th was when this was released, overseas, of course. And yeah, it's a match to the set. The first one looked just like this one, and so very, very cool steelbook. Great movie. This is just the Blu-ray. It's not on 4K or anything. That would be awesome. And it's not a region-free Blu-ray. This one is region lock, region B. So if you were to get this one in, you would have to have a region-free player. The next one I picked up is 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Of course, overseas they call it Crime is King. It's kind of funny. It's that Kevin Costner, Kurt Russell movie. Kind of an action movie. Pretty good movie. Hadn't seen it in quite a while. But again, another really nice looking steelbook. And I'm not like a steelbook collector. And there's the inside cover art and the Blu-ray disc. This one's on Blu-ray as well. Yeah, I'm not like a steelbook collector or anything, but when you see, like when I saw these, I was like, man, that looks so nice, I would like to have it, So when you're not like fighting everyone else for those steelbooks every week, it's kind of nice. I don't know how it is in Germany. Like, I don't know if our steelbooks as popular there as they are here. I know like a lot of their steelbooks that in the States are Best Buy exclusive. That seems to be the place where you kind of have to get them here in the States. For the most part. Over there, you can just get them anywhere, like no matter what the release, it just seems to be available on Amazon. And they do a lot of media books over there, like a ton. And I think the media books look great, If I was in Germany, I would probably end up being like a huge media book collector. I'll probably end up being one anyway, because every time I order, I always get a few. I got a few coming up here. Matter of fact, might as well show you the next one. And the next one is a media book, and it's Near Dark. And tell me that thing doesn't look awesome. And this, of course, is it's a Blu-ray. It does come with a DVD. I'll open it up here. Let's check out the inside. It's got that book that they, it's attached to the case, which is the way they do all their media books. And then it comes with the DVD and then a bonus disc full of features. And the little booklet's got, some essays and things. It's all in German, And but it's got some pictures and things from the movie. You know, I mean, really, how much time do we spend reading those things anyway? Most people never read them. But I do like the fact that they put them actually as part of the case. It makes it feel more like an actual book. You know, when they say media book, you know, you think, okay, you know, it's an actual book. And of course this one, there's the back of it there. You know, this one definitely, you know, looks like a book. It's got the very hard cover to it. Definitely like the artwork on there. And the cool part is, even though this is Blu-ray, this one is not region locked. This one is A and B. C is untested, but I have tested it here on a you know, a region A player, and it works just fine. So if you would want to import Near Dark, you don't have to have a region-free player. This one's good to go. And of course, Near Dark is, you know, it's not really available here in the States on Blu-ray, not very easily. I think there's, you know, a Blu-ray from Spain that you can get that might be available on eBay and stuff. Not nearly as cool its artwork as that one. And you know, I guess like DVD is basically, or maybe a bootleg or something. And that's really about it. I mean, if you can get one, it's going to be really expensive. Which is the same case with the next one I want to show you guys. It does have a Blu-ray release here in the States from Anchor Bay. But it's, you know, it's really hard to find. And if you can find it, it's super expensive. It's out of print. And that is License to Drive, or as they call it overseas, Daddy's Cadillac. The name alone kind of makes it worth it, doesn't it? I mean, it's just funny. I like the artwork on there. Now, you can just buy the standard Blu-ray over there, and it is cheaper than this one. I paid like $35 for this one. This is limited. This is a limited edition media book. It was only limited to 500, so, you know, very exclusive run on this. Let me show you there's the spine. There's the back a little bit. This is a 2-disc. It's an uncut edition of the movie. It's not the theatrical cut. But it's got, of course, that same, you know, book that all the media books have. That's, you know, attached to the case. And on the back, there's the DVD. And both the DVD and the Blu-ray have a bunch of bonus features on there. Now, unfortunately, this one is region locked. It is, you know, region B locked. So if you were to bring this one over, you would have to have a region-free player for this one. But honestly, what a great movie. I'm glad to have this one, and you know, I paid the extra price for the media book, but I think the artwork's worth it. Just having it on a media book. I mean, this is something you want to add to the collection. Anytime it's like one of your favorite movies, you know, and that one definitely holds a, you know, special place for me. Brings back a lot of good memories and stuff. Watched that one a lot growing up. So very, very nice to have. And now I'll talk about a couple of movies maybe that I'm on the fence about whether or not to keep or flip. I also picked up The Princess Bride on 4K. And I picked up 2 copies actually. And I'm going to try to sell one on eBay. And if I'm able to get the money I think I can get for it, then I'm probably going to go ahead and sell the other one too. And I'll pick up another copy for myself down the road. Because right now they're going for kind of a lot on eBay. And, you know, you got to kind of make your money when when the demand is there. You don't want to wait till, no one wants it and then try to sell it. But I actually do really like the movie, and it has Dolby Vision on it. It's got 5.1 DTS HD audio. And I would like to check it out in 4K, so I'll definitely be picking myself up a copy. I just don't know if it'll be this one. Also, I picked up Hansel and Gretel, or actually Gretel and Hansel. It's hard to get used to that on 4K. Of course, here in the States, it was only available on Blu-ray. And it's a bit of a slow movie, not the greatest movie. You might like it, you might not. Depends on if you're into that type of movie. I thought it was okay. It did look really nice, and that kind of makes me, want to check it out on 4K, because there was a lot of scenes, at the forest and the woods. A lot of very atmospheric stuff going on in that one. And I think it'll look really nice in 4K. The HDR on this one is HDR 10 Plus. And it's got pretty much that standard DTS HD 5.1 audio. And this was pretty cheap overseas. I gotta be honest. This one didn't cost very much at all. I did pick up a couple copies of it. So if if it's just like the other one, just like Princess Bride, if I can get the price I want, then I'm not gonna bother keeping the other one. I'll just go ahead and sell them both. And with all of those movies, I'm actually going to be making like custom, American slipcovers for them. I've got a few copies of Greenland to sell, and I've already made like a Greenland slipcover for it. There's the version. Of course, I picked this one up with my last trip, and that one's for me, but I did pick up 2 more to sell, and all these are going to come with these custom slips. And I'm going to make them for The Princess Bride. I'm going to make them for Unhinged. I'm going to make them for 21 Bridges, Gretel and Hansel. All those will have custom, American slipcovers for them. And I'm trying to sell them on eBay. I'm not like directing them toward you guys, because honestly, it's the scalper's price. If I was going to sell them for you guys, I would give them to you pretty much at cost, just cover what I paid for them. But right now on these, I'm actually trying to make some money. I'm trying to sort of recoup what it is that I spent. It's basically an experiment, really. Trying to see if I can get my money back, if that's a way to do the importing, so that I can get 4 or 5 titles for myself, flip the rest, and see if I come out even, or possibly ahead. So that's just kind of an experiment I'm running right now. But in the future, I might do some group buys, and maybe get some of you guys involved, so that we can keep the price down, and still get some good stuff. But I got a couple more to show you here. Well, I mentioned it already, but 21 Bridges. This is one I don't have in my collection, and I don't know how much it goes for. Actually, at the time that I was looking, I didn't really see too many sold comparisons for this one, and it's fairly cheap overseas, so I just bought one just to see what it'll do. And if I can flip it, that's cool. If not, I'm glad to put it in my collection. Pretty good movie. This one has this one's got HDR 10. It's the Dolby DTS HD 5.1. But it happens mostly at night, so it probably looks really good in 4K. And then the last one I got is a steelbook, and that is Raging Fire. And this one is it's got Donnie Yen in it. And from what I understand, this might be Donnie Yen's last movie that he's going to do. I think he might retire But it's an awesome looking steel book. I did pick up a couple of them. Wouldn't mind adding it to my collection, but again, I'm going to see if I can get my price for it on eBay. But it does look like an interesting movie. Either way you do it, though, you're going to have to read some subtitles. I'm not usually the biggest fan of those types of movies. And there's like the rest of the stack of the ones that I bought. These are all just duplicates of things that, you know, I've got. I got another copy of Unhinged. I picked that one up, you know, last month as well. And so yeah, I'm gonna try to, you know, flip some of these, make some of my money back. But overall it was a, you know, a nice giant stack of movies, but I'm only going to keep like 5 of them, so we'll see how it goes. You know, maybe I'll let you know in a future update if my flipping worked. Did I end up getting the movies for free? Did I end up making any money? Did I lose a bunch of money? You never know. You know, it's just something I wanted to try. After my first experience of importing some movies, I definitely wanted to continue to do that. They have so many awesome media books over there. And so, you know, I'm definitely going to be placing more orders in the future because, well, I just dig this stuff, you know. And I know some of you guys don't like people who flip movies. You know, I've heard it a lot. I'm not flipping like our U.S. steel books, okay? I'm not going to Best Buy and buying 5 or 6 U.S. steel books and flipping those. I'm only doing these because there's not a lot of these for sale on eBay from the U.S. that, you know, are ready to go with, you know, free shipping, 3-day shipping. A lot of the ones you find on there are all imports themselves, where you got to wait for them to come in with giant shipping costs. So you know, this isn't really hurting anyone. You know, this isn't hurting anyone in the community. Flipping these German imports, okay? So if you got negative things to say about, you know, flipping, that's not really what I'm doing. You know, I'm not taking your copies and flipping them. If anything, I'm making it easier for people to get German copies here in the States. So that's just the way it goes. But that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And if you're unsubscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. And as always, stay safe, have fun, keep watching those movies, and I'll see you on the next one.